Colton, aka Justakidthatrants, is an embarrassment, a complete failure. He's a spurg with a channel with over 1.39k subscribers, who loves to get himself involved with drama, either by playing internet therapist with the person involved, or try to gain as much info as he can, and somehow mess it up towards the end. You see, recently Colton was caught with his pants down with the Mama Max situation, where basically he had gotten in contact with the guy leaking Mama Max server, and instead of helping the guy and the other people involved leaking the server, try and get the info out quicker to more people, he decides to try and gatekeep the info for himself, and he even berates the guy by saying, "You deserve to be pimp slapped until your jaw's broken." What the fuck? Now, of course, this gets leaked. No shocker there. And Chthonic confronts him on the stream, just deconstructing Colton and calling him out on his bullshit, with Chud later catching him on this.
So is that it? Is that everything?
Sorry, I don't want too much dead air. I think that's it, yeah.
Okay. Well, before you go, though, there's one more thing, Colton, I wanted to talk to you about.
All right.
I've reviewed a call between you and the people that are the leakers. And in that call, you said that you wanted access to the information so that you could do a stream on Valentine's Day, donating the money to Rain, and then you were going to leave the internet for good after. Why did you leave that out of your story?
Here's the thing, though, is that, like, Max isn't the bad guy.
It's
the
Spencer.
fucking bad guy is Spencer. Spencer is the villain.
Here's the thing. We're all on the same page. Because here's the thing. I've been writing. If you want me to leak it, I can. Because I'm gonna do a stream on Valentine's Day. But it's all Spencer.
No, we don't want that.
Subscribers over this. We want to do this anonymously. There's no face to this. This is just going to be like, hey, influencers, if you want to do something shitty, don't be this retarded. That's what this is about. You guys want to stream and get subscribers. We don't want that. We're actually trying to help you guys from yourselves, save you guys from yourselves, because if Lyrics gets big over all these leaks and posts them, okay, then who's to say he won't have the same fate? It's not.
Is it okay if I explain a bit more about the stream thing? Because I know I made it sound really vulture-y. I'm gonna leave the internet for good after, because I've been getting myself involved in too much of this stuff. The stream itself is gonna be a fundraiser for Rain.
No,
like the donations are gonna go to Rain.
No, fuck that shit. No more money. No more.
Dude, I've heard way too much of that shit. No money.
Because you didn't ask about it, but I'll tell you. So
wait, no, hang on a second. I told you. No, I told you to tell me the story from start to finish, and you left that bit out, didn't you?
You kept cutting me off.
No, I didn't. I said, is that everything at the end? And you said yes.
No, motherfucker.
You've been caught out. You wanted the information because you wanted to do a stream to get some clout for charity something or other, right? Let's be real here.
No, okay. The what I was gonna leak on the stream was Spencer stuff that I already had.
Okay, well, if it's so innocent, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me about it?
Well, let me talk. I asked them if they wanted me to show that stuff. They said no. I was like, okay, fine, then I won't. Literally, that's in the call, right? I literally say it's up to you guys. If you don't want me to show it, I won't. I won't even do the fucking stream. Literally, come on.
But why didn't you tell me about that in your story?
Because you kept cutting me off.
I said at the end, is that everything? And you said yes.
I don't know, I forgot then?
Yeah, that seems like quite pertinent information when I'm asking you about your involvement in these leaks, and you decide to leave out that you'd spoken to the leakers and wanted to do a charity stream about it.
Look, you were talking about the leaks regarding the initial wave, right? That's what I thought you meant.
Come on, you're coping. That is a massive piece of information that's important, that speaks to your character, that you were trying to navigate your way in there because you wanted access to do some charity stream on Valentine's Day.
That's right. This selfish prick was going to hold on this info until February 14th for a charity live stream. A charity live stream that was supposed to happen in December, mind you, but got cancelled because Colton went into hiding when he first started to dig into Mama Max. And surely enough, after this live stream, he once again goes into hiding, claiming that he's going to leave for good. I mean, we'll see how long that lasts. Now, let's stop for a moment and rewind back up a bit. Why did Colton leave in the first place? Because if you remember that time period, the first time around when he was looking into this situation, he was actually, doing some decent work. Yes, he made a couple hiccups with the police report, but overall he wasn't really getting much backlash or hate. The last thing he did was have a live stream with Angry Slug kind of actually helping him and not even getting in a blood sports with him and giving him some info. But after that, he just disappeared. Nobody knows, except for Colton, However, my theory is that this idiot must have signed the NDA that Mama Max was giving to people in order to see the evidence, and he got scared and left. That's the only reason I can think of. I could be entirely wrong, because it's very unlike of Colton to just, cancel a charity live stream that he's been promoting for over a month. But who knows? Only Colton knows. However, he is a little weasel for trying to slide his way back into the situation as soon as everyone was dogging onto Mama Max, as hell, he even managed, according to him anyways, to get in contact with 2 of the victims involved with the case, which after this, I hope they cut ties with him. Now, this isn't the first time he's messed up a situation he's gotten himself involved in. As a matter of fact, this is actually by far the worst one to date. You see, before all this, back in September, Colton was working with Echo behind the scenes on a situation that had happened with Edwin and his fans. Now, there's 2 sides as to how this sort of went about, so I'll give both of each a side, and you decide which one is the truth. Colton's side is he was talking to Echo, and Echo was venting to him about the situation with Edwin, and how she had evidence against Edwin, but is too disorganized and stressed out to get it out in a cohesive video. Colton offers to help by doing the video himself, and Echo knew about it, but wasn't really that helpful in giving him all the info, and so he used what he had on him and made the video. Colton releases his video, he gains a bit of pushback on it, same with Echo as well, and according to Colton, Echo was quick to throw Colton under the bus. Now, Echo's side of events are different. Colton was apparently being pushy, trying to get the info out of her, and he himself decided to do the video and was only giving him little info because there were still plans to make her own video, and she had no input on his video whatsoever, nor did she know what was going to be in it, which caused any plans that she had of releasing all this info down the drain. Now, like I said, you're more than welcome to believe whoever. I know Colton did release some of his DMs with Echo on his stream, but again, it's only a small portion, and I know, Echo has said on stream it's a different story, so, whoever's watching this, one of you two just drop the DMs and get it over with. But anyways, here are the facts. Colton does release a video about Edwin in order to help Echo. That is true. And he does get pushback, as one of the biggest criticisms against Colton was his constant implication of Edwin being a pedo, as he kept making jokes throughout the video suggesting he is. It also didn't help Colton's case when he kept saying this shit on live streams.
So Edwin said he tried to downplay this yesterday. He tried to go a full day without, addressing anything. He was like, Colton's stupid. We don't listen to Colton, right? Colton's stupid. Well, I'd rather be stupid than sending sexual stuff to minors. But anyways, then the last thing is, Homeboy's Got CP should be his new name. Okay, didn't he just...
He just said that like he wasn't a pedo. See, this coming out of Colton is like...
Oh, God.
Now, Colton made a live stream and calling out the people who wrongfully criticized him. One of them even being Riveter, even though he was one of the more charitable ones compared to the rest.
Look, Riveter's the coach here. He should have fucking had a better play. This is just a 0 out of 10. Bad play all around. He's the coach. He needs to get better players. He's got to go back to the draft. He got to send all these people back. What a bad fucking game. Bad game. He was not sending his best.
Now, as you guessed it, in good old-fashioned commentary style, Riveter and D-Max fired back and basically buried him to the ground where, as you guessed it, he decided to leave the internet.
Colton, so I'm coming in a little late to this.
Yeah.
So Colton came at you?
Yeah, I'm dumb. I dropped the ball. I'm a bad captain.
So should we, I don't know, go over to the clear as mud thing where he was just agreeing with everything we said and saying that we were so smart? And should I post my DMs where he said that I was handsome and shit for what I said on clear as mud, or
That's up
Let's
to
see.
you.
What exactly did he say? Let's see. You did great tonight. Thank you for pressing my claims. I'm happy I got to elaborate. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna post it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care because I don't give a shit, Colton. You're a dumb piece of shit. Fuck you. You made a goddamn mistake and then you're gonna turn around and fucking claim my friend made the mistake? Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. You can find another goddamn ring girl when you want to go fucking battle your cuck spondyle. Get fucked. Get fucked.
Which, once again, Colton getting involved in a situation and completely messing it up. However, these are his 2 biggest situations as of late. Because before this, he had a habit of going into the DMs of women who have been involved in much smaller drama, and it didn't even matter if they're the victim or not, he would again self-insert himself and try to play internet therapist. What do I mean by this? Well, let's see Colton's explanation.
Well, I know that I was in a similar position to them, and talking to someone even online just means a lot, and it can help. Because it relates to the Repsion stuff, because I was in a position where everyone thought that I was some freak who did a bunch of terrible stuff. And like nobody cared. Like there's still people telling me to kill myself, but like there were a ton of people telling me that then. And it was like difficult to deal with, mainly because there were like very few people, if any. No, I don't think even anyone was like still talking to me for a good few months. And so I don't want to put someone in a similar position where they, in the rare case that they are being lied about, because again, everyone was so sure that I was guilty when the stuff started. And so I want to make sure that I don't believe like false stuff about people, and that even if like there's like some truth to it, that they can get help and become a better person. And even if I contribute to that in a small way, if there's a chance that I can, then I want to do that.
Yeah, by helping them, what he tried to do is he told them who not to interact with, as obviously by this screenshot right here, told Ash Reacts not to hang out or, go on not recording, because apparently Matt Pitt is a leech. And also he did this with other people that he supposedly helped.
I care about how I treat people. I care about how people feel, and I don't want that to happen to someone else, because it's not. Maybe it is a matter of projecting, but it's not a matter of projecting in like a selfish way where I have like this paranoid view, like everyone is like this. It's like I have this thought where just in case someone is going through something even remotely similar, I don't want them to be alone, and I want them to be able to get help if they can. And if they are like in the wrong, I want them to get help in a way where they can become a better person. And I don't really see what's wrong with that, because I'm not trying to hurt anyone. And if they do, if AP does like make some outlandish claims and not provide any evidence, then I will just cut off contact. But so far, the people that I've reached out to, like Ash Reacts, Liz, there are two of them that I've helped. I've tried to help through stuff. They've been doing better. And I think that it's been worth it, because their lives, I've seen them improve.
This is a fucking joke. If you haven't figured it out by now, Colton isn't mentally equipped for drama, let alone play internet therapist. Hell, after this, Doc and AC point out the issue with this, and just take a guess at how he reacts.
Because so many people like had that exact thought process when I was during the Repsion situation, and I just got completely fucking bodied over a ton of stuff that I never did.
Well, what does Repsion have to do with AP and Tipster?
Yeah,
because that situation had a big effect on me as a person. Because
this X drama had a big effect on me as a person.
Yeah, so what you're saying is you're projecting your own trauma over fucking internet drama onto other people, and saying this is why I need to reach out because of my own unresolved shit that I have going on about this thing that happened a while ago and how I feel bad for it.
AP over 9K. She's like 30, like she's in her 30s, has 9 kids, like gets drunk on live streams, calls Tomato Man the N-word all the time. Like, I don't think there's any like helping this person. Like, I don't know.
Well, I want to make that just decision for myself first, because you guys thought that. Do you guys hold on? Do you guys think that I should try helping Ash Reacts?
No.
Let me just say this.
Okay.
You are fucking putting all of your resources, all this time into doing this shit, right? And you talk about how you care about other people, you care about this and that. There's nothing in real life that you can do that can affect people on a better level, that can be like more conducive to using your time and to using like what you know how to do or what you have the energy to do. There's like nothing else.
That's not true. I gave stuff to a homeless guy a few days ago.
But that's after like. What does that even mean? That doesn't mean I don't know. You don't understand that like it's a very vague thing, and I don't know anything about what you just said. Like it's not like I like spent time.
Okay, I can tell you what I gave him.
That's not like saying like I spent time feeding fucking homeless and it's like a soup kitchen, or like like helping people in a park like get a free meal because they're hungry or whatever. It's not like you see what I mean. Like there's a million better things that are direct action that you can do to help people that are like down and out, that fulfills that need for you to be empathetic, right, and to like help people. Colton, you're like literally talking to somebody who is about to be 8 years older than you, and you're saying you don't know how they go through. You don't understand what everybody else goes through. What the fuck are you talking about? Who do you think you're talking to? You just think like I live in a bubble. You think like I live in a fucking solitary confinement away from the rest of the world. I've never met anybody who has had problems, or I've never talked to anybody who has a really fucked up childhood. Dude, please, for the love of God, get some sense. I beg of you. I beg of you, man.
Colton, I'm not even kidding, dude. You sound extremely delusional when you're saying like I'm the internet therapist, or you're trying to be like a therapist online.
I don't think I actually do good work, but I know that I fucking kill myself if I didn't try.
Just
why are you crying, bro? Like, what?
Man,
dude, you sound completely pathetic, right, dude, bro?
Colton,
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
hate you, and I don't hate what you're doing, but I'm just all I'm saying is I don't think this is. I really don't think this is going to work out well. Okay, and this isn't like trying to like dump on you specifically. Okay, if anybody else was in your position and was like going on and saying this stuff and saying that they're going out trying to do this stuff, it'd be the exact same thing. This is not just us trying to pick on you. Okay, this is us sort of lampooning this entire like train of thought, right? And it's like this misplaced. It's just like really misplaced. Okay. That's ultimately what it is, and like, you like literally you have like a million better things to do with your time.
Like, bro, you're 18 years old, like, and you're spending your time like trying. Like, I get it, like you're probably a good kid, man, but like, or you're a good dude, okay? But like, you're spending your time like, you're 18, bro. You're spending your time online trying to like help people, and like, I get it, man. You're trying to be nice. Like, you got better. Like, there are better things to do, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what else.
Better,
Sorry for coming on. I hope you have a good night.
Well,
That's right. He cries. He fucking cries like a baby, and instead of taking their advice, shortly after this live stream, he puts this out.
My apology. I made a bunch of errors lately by communicating with certain people, and through a few long days of thought, I've come to my senses. I need to apologize to AC, Doc on the radio, Mike the Bike, and Anime Sage for talking to people they don't like. This is clearly not right, and I promise to do better in the future. I will live my life how they want me to, and hopefully, this will allow me to be unbanned from Doc's server. After having processed the advice calmly shouted at me in that live stream, which brought me no stress at all, I have decided that the best course of action is to take the steps in my life they suggested to avoid any potential stress and cut off contact with people as they've been improving. My vow from here on out is to stop getting other people's side of their respective stories and allegations and only taking in the initial claims and providing evidence from a single party of my choosing. Once I'm satisfied with what I see, I will decide to not allow any response from the other people whatsoever to reach me. I will also stop being a therapist. This means I will stop primarily encouraging mentally ill people to seek therapists, since that's what therapists generally do, and talking, since only therapists talk to people about issues in their lives. All I can say is that I can do better and I will do better. I will change. I am becoming a better person by only looking out for myself and not caring about others. If everyone reading this could please do the same, the world would be a much better place. Thank you and dog bless. Red heart emoji, dolphin emoji, hyphen, crying Colton.
Keep in mind, this happened in 2022. 2 years ago, and arguably, he's gone worse. But let's fast forward to another live stream that Colton was involved in. Colton versus Bonnie. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail as to what happened with the situation, as it's more of a he said, she said, and both of them were pretty awful in this live stream. But basically, Colton dated this chick named Bonnie, who was part of the tipster community at the time, and they had a massive falling out. Now, during this live stream, Colton called out Mike the Bike for calling him a suicide baiter, and as you guessed it, Mike calls in to call Colton out.
okay. So, what's the deal here, Colton?
Fuck. I'll have to like show my response later because this is an hour 20-minute stream. But I remember everything was addressed in this. I'll like cut it down. I guess I'll post it later. Fuck. I mean I can go through it now, but it's gonna be like hours.
Okay.
So Hannah Animal apparently said in chat, Colton threatened to dox the person who did the wellness check if he found out who. He said that on a call to me.
Yeah, that was a hyperbolic thing, and then I said that later. So
okay, so everything you say is either hyperbolic or you can't remember it, or there's more context to it. You can't just say these are fuck ups.
Exactly. I literally said that about Victoria.
You hyperbolically said that you were going to dox whoever called a wellness check on you?
I believe so, yeah. Like, I say stuff like that. Although at that time I was like, dude, this is fucking...
But do you see how this is, like...
a joke?
No. I usually say it as a joke. That time I just said it as, like... I said,
Colin,
like, I can fucking kill this person.
Okay, Colin, do you realize how, like, you making these sort of... Like, you claim these to be jokes, but if you keep doing this over and over again, like, people will start saying, like, okay, you have a pattern of behavior, it's, like, sort of a bad deal. You know, you shouldn't be doing that.
He also said he lost his fight to you on purpose because the community wants him dead. Was that a joke, too? Because now we don't know. Now you need to clarify.
I don't even know if I fucking said that. Jesus.
It's just reminding me of the DMs that he has with his other ex. Like, this is fucked.
Hang on, I'm pulling up
I sent you those DMs.
Wait, I need to pull up the
his other
Psychos
ex's
DMs.
because that's fucked.
No, these are not his ex's DMs. These are Channy DMs. Oh boy.
Yeah, no, my ex ran.
Oh, there's another one. Damn.
Wait, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 4.
There's 4, and I think it should be in order.
Yeah, I got them here. Give me 1 second. God, we're gonna be here for like another 4 hours at this rate. Okay, hang on. Share my screen.
Anyways, I just want to clarify the shit I've said for years. I've never personally hated you. Now that you called me out, on here for literally no reason, now I do have a problem with you. But personally, I've never had an actual problem with you. I know you've shit-talked me for years, even before I even directly talked to you. You've shit-talked me for years. But that's
Yeah, because I've been
fine,
trying to talk
the
to you
only
for
thing
years,
I've
and you're
ever
fucking
said,
dodging me.
because what I've said constantly is you clearly have issues, and being online does not help you. For years, you've had issues. You're crying on stream, constantly suicide baiting, or if you're not suicide baiting, you're saying, I want to kill myself to 50 million other people for sympathy. Whether you do that on purpose or not, I don't know. Maybe it's all unintentional. I'll give you benefit of the doubt and say that you're not malicious with this shit, all right? But you do this, and this has a negative effect on the people that you tell this shit to. People online are not your therapists. All right? These people are not here to help you. These people don't have the ability to help you. The same as you don't have the ability to help Ash Reacts, okay? So my only reason for ignoring you is because I don't think people like you, people like Polis, other people that are unhinged, I don't think they should be online, okay?
Please
they need
don't.
help in the real life.
Now, one of the interesting things about this drama, however, is the fact that Tipster had warned Bonnie about Colton being a suicide baiter. Which, hot take here, but I don't blame Tipster for warning Bonnie. In this situation anyways, this one alone. I'm serious. We've had multiple people in this community suicide bait, whether it's to avoid criticism or to gain attention. And Colton's whole argument that he didn't suicide bait because he was actually suicidal doesn't work here because, again, we don't know what's going on in their head. We can't predict it. And the idea of putting your life into someone else's hands is so shitty of Colton, and it has to be criticized. Now, I'm not saying Tipster's completely innocent from this situation. Hell no, there is a lot to criticize him, like his reaction or how he tried to convince Hannah Animal not to call on 911 or check up on Colton, or how he apologized to Colton behind a paywall. So there's definitely a lot to criticize him. However, this right here shows that Colton is not mentally equipped for the internet, let alone be an internet therapist. But wait a minute, he references Repsion's situation a lot, almost as if it's his origin story. Well, let's take a look at it. So basically, a person by the name of Lauren, who was friends with Repsion and Maya at the time, had told Repsion that his girlfriend was cheating on him and had evidence, with Colton later backing this up and defending Lauren and Phoenix, and later making a Google Doc with all the evidence that Maya had cheated on. Now, one of the things that were included in this Google Doc was a supposed nude from Maya. Maya came out and said that it was CP, even though if you were to do the math, she was already 18 by the time this picture was posted. However, even still, Repsion accused Colton of having CP and also accused him of being a stalker, with him even getting the cops involved in contacting both Colton's school and parents, not to mention sending a massive fan base after him. Now, Colton made a video defending himself and doubling down on his claims against Maya, which shortly after this, Edwin Generations did a live stream interviewing Repsion and Maya. However, Colton was never brought on to confront Repsion, and supposedly he went on a rant on Twitter as if he felt like nobody was listening to him. Now, Repsion did apologize after this whole drama, but at this point the damage had already been done. But that is pretty much a quick summary of the whole drama, as there's probably more details. However, for the sake of this video, I only want to focus on the Colton stuff, and also a lot of the videos that were involved with this drama are either privated, deleted, or unlisted. So yeah, if you know more about this situation, if I said anything that was wrong, let me know in the comment section below. Now, it's because of this situation that sort of introduced him to the commentary community, and also, like he said before, gave him a reason as to why he should get involved and try to give victims a voice. But the truth is, he can't. Look, Colton is funny and entertaining at sometimes, but he doesn't have the mental capacity to play internet therapist. He never did. And also, even when he's not playing internet therapist, he can't do a drama or a story right. Just look at the Edwin situation or the Mama Max situation. He couldn't do both of those either, or the more infamous one, the SNT drama, when that first happened. Hell, even the women that he supposedly helped aren't really doing much better. I mean, look at Asher's. People still don't like that bitch, and she's still schizo. But in all seriousness, Colton, just stop. Stop trying to play internet therapist. Stop trying to break a story, because it's obvious you don't have the reach for this, alright? Every time you do this, it either goes bad for you, or you help out no one, or the story just falls apart. It's clearly not working, and it's never worked before, right? And this time, actually leave the internet. However, I highly doubt you will. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out my other videos. Link will be in the description below to all my social medias. And with that being said, I am out.